guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Angie from Angie's Slowly Crafts. This is a Flosstube. It's a Flosstube. This is a channel about cross stitch. Oh dear. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. It's been about 2 months, I think, since my last update, and I have got stuff everywhere. Like I have got so much to share, so much, well, not like a lot of spending or anything, but I was at the point where there's so much to go through that I almost just kind of did like ostrich head in the sand and was like, I'm done making floss tubes because there's just so much here. So yeah, you're probably gonna need like coffee and a snack or something, but not like not a messy snack if you're stitching. I don't want to be responsible for that. But yeah, there's a lot here. I am going to try not to ramble, but if you've been here before, you know me. I have notes. Look at those. Like, I can't even read them. There's so much stuff crammed in here since my very last video. So let me try this. Okay, so this is my wrap up from April and March. In that time, I have worked on 37 projects and 6 new starts. So there's only about 9 or 10 of my whips that you will not see today. And I will warn you that some of these projects, they don't have a lot of progress. Like I'm fine with pulling out a project and stitching like one length of thread and putting it away, and I might not touch it again for the rest of the month, so it'll have like 50 stitches on it, and that's okay with me. So just a warning that they're not all lots of progress, but I will show them all anyways and show you guys what I've been up to. What was I gonna say? I don't really have a whole lot of life updates or where I've been. I mean, I can pretty much say one word: soccer. Like both of my kids are in soccer, and we have been all over Alberta driving, trying to go to tournaments. We had a tournament in Camrose last weekend, and it was a night classic. So Jacob had games at midnight. So they had like the stadium lights on them and everything, and they had lots of fun, but there was some tired kids. And then we had another one at like 9 p.m. And the week before that, we were gone every night, which is not always ideal when the kids are in school, when you're driving like an hour and a half away and you're getting home at like 10:30, 11 on a school night. So, but it's fine. They enjoy it. They're having fun. We have a tournament in Edmonton like in 2 weeks. So yeah, that's pretty much where I've been. I've been soccer. And when I'm not in soccer, I'm probably exhausted because like, yeah, we have games and practices constantly. So I just haven't been up to doing a floss tube. And to be completely honest, May was not a great month for me, and I just didn't really feel like getting in front of a camera to film. So that is a quick little what I've been up to for anybody who cares. And if you don't care, maybe I'll like put a timestamp. What am I at? Oh, 4 minutes. I actually said that pretty fast, so maybe there's no timestamp needed. All right, let's get started. So I am very much a handsy, like talking person, but I have the camera back farther, so you guys don't normally see like my hands moving so much. That's weird. Sorry. I'm gonna try and not do that because that might be distracting, but I'm a very animated talker. So there's that. You learned something new about me. Okay, I mostly stitch full cross or full coverage. Oh my goodness, I do not want to edit this out. Like, you guys are just getting full on me today and all my weird things. Anyways, I mostly stitch full coverage, but I do stitch on full coverage too. So for the months, I do have stats. So I worked on 37 projects in the last 2 months. I had 11,310 stitches into full coverage and 3,076 into non-full coverage for a total of 14,386. I don't know if the math's right, but something like that for 2 months of stitching. I know most people can get that in 1 month, but you know what? That's fine. I have one finish, which maybe I'll show that already. I have two fully finished. I have two fully finished objects, and they're on the wall, and I don't really feel like taking them off because they're nice and leveled, and maybe I'll pop in some pictures. I finished, or Chad put my Mario in a frame, but it's really kind of funny because it's actually a little bit crooked. We're fine with it, but it's crooked because I took it to my mom's. If you've been here before, you know that I still don't have an iron, and we went to my mom's and we ironed it and we put it in the frame, but we didn't put it like perfectly in the frame. We just kind of like threw it in the frame and put it in the car so that we could fix it when we got home. But of course we forgot about it, and then so now we have like creased lines, so we can't really move it unless we iron it again. I know it's ridiculous, but we don't care. The boys wanted the Mario up between their two rooms. They were very excited about it. I don't know if I've talked about that since my last video, if I had even given it to them yet, but they wanted to share it. So their rooms are kind of like beside each other, and so it's like right on the wall. You have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's right on the wall between their two rooms. So perfect spot, a little bit crooked, not worried about it. My other one that I finished was the And If Not, He Is Still Good. I have it on my piano. It's like literally right over there, but I don't feel like getting up. That one, we knew that the frame was going to be too small, but I didn't want to go to like one full size bigger. So it's a little bit cut off, a little bit squished, but I would rather have it squished and in a frame and displayed than wait for a bigger frame and have it in a drawer. So that's me. I'm a lazy framer. Just like throw it in a frame and that's fine with me. So there you have it. All right. So I will show you my finish though. I finally got done. This is a garnet by Carolyn Manning Designs, the small one. I don't know, do you want to see what it looked like the last time? Here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. I added, how many stitches? Like over 1,000, I don't know. I kind of focused on it and then I got to the point where well, I shouldn't say that. I took my time with it. This was supposed to be done in, I originally wanted this done in January because this is Jacob, my oldest son's birthstone. But anyways, here it is. Here is, I guess it doesn't really matter which way it goes, hey? How's the lighting there? I'm using natural light, so, and there's a window right over there, so if you see me looking over there, it's because there's cars or dogs or people, whatever. Anyways, here you go. This is the finished one. I love the colors in this. Red is my favorite color for everything but sports. And yeah. So that is like what, finish number 2, I think. And just in case you're new here, since it's right here, I will show you that I also have, this was finished like a year or 2 ago. This is the one for me and my husband for our birthstone. This is the March birthstone. So also very gorgeous colors. And Lucas, my youngest, his is December, so he's got the turquoise one, which was also going to be very nice colors. So there you have it. The 4 of us have really nice birthstones, and I am quite happy with that. Okay, so that is my finish, really only one. Those. I I do have some shout outs, but I'm going to do those later. I think. Yes, I'm just going to get started. Actually, no, I'm going to do my shout outs now because in case I tag them and they come and watch the video and they don't want to watch the rest of it, that's fine. So, funny enough, so this one, Rosie in the Rockies, I was actually, when I first watched her video, had put it on my sheet to shout her out, and then I just watched her latest video and she shouted me out, so this is like a shout out and a thank you. Rosie in the Rockies, she does not have very many whips, which is great sometimes when you have like shorter videos, and she gets lots of progress on it. She's got a couple Mirabilias. She has a Dimensions kit, I know for sure. She's working on that Dimensions, what is it called? It's the one with the butterflies, but the butterflies are like going outside of the frame. I don't know. Unless you know Dimensions kits, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, so just go check out her channel. And then she's also started a new like nature, she's using a Nature's Piece, but I don't actually know who it's by. But anyways, it's a burst. She's making it into a burst sampler. Oh my goodness, you guys, I can't speak. Birth sampler. She's making it into a birth piece. So anyways, she seems very nice, and I've talked to her in comments and stuff before. Sorry, I'm gonna keep my hands down here. I've talked to her in comments before, and she seems like a very like gentle spirit, like the way she talks. She's very calming in her videos. You might have to turn up the sound a little bit because she is quiet, but it's very soothing listening to her talk about her projects. So that is Rosie in the Rockies. I think she's from Colorado. I'm not 100% sure now. I mean, probably. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I don't know. Rosie in the Rockies. I'll have her linked down before. And yeah, she did like such a nice shout out for me. I told her, I'm like, I kind of feel like a lunatic, but your shout out actually made me have some tears because it was just that kind of a week to hear somebody saying those kind of things about you. Anyways, really appreciated that. It came out a great time. And also, Jen the Caffeinated Crafter, she shouted me out. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure most of you watch Jen. She's got like, I don't know, what do you have? Like over 300 whips, and she does a game, like challenges all the time. She's pulling stuff, she's rotating her projects, and she actually, even though she has a lot of whips, she actually gets a lot of progress on them too. So, not quite like mine, but yeah, so she has a great channel. You should go check her out. She has a variety of full coverage, non-full coverage, like all different styles. I mean, she's got lots of like old charts that she's just trying to finish, and like it's not all new stuff. Like, I don't know. She's got lots. I'm sure there's something there for everybody. So I will have her linked down below. Thank you, Jen, for the shout out. And I'm also going to mention Instagrammer. I don't actually have this project to show because for some reason it's been 2 months and I have not worked on my Nativity by Donna Gelsinger. But Sharon, aka Firehawke, on Instagram just finished the mini Nativity. And you guys need to go check out her Instagram because it's beautiful. And you would think that would make me like pick it up and work on it, but I haven't. But I will be this month. That one is coming out. That was a lot of talking. I'm sorry, this is 15 minutes. Now maybe I will put a timestamp on for when I actually start talking about my stitching. So let's dive into this. So the first project, seriously guys, there's just, well, there's 37 projects sitting right here beside me. So let's see how fast I can get into these. This is my mini coffee sloth by Sheena Pike. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it, and I have added, oh my goodness, it does not help to put pencil. In the last 2 months, 975 stitches. Oh, here it is now. Oh, I love this one. So this is the only project that really has a main goal for me. I want this done this year, but unfortunately, I have not been working on it like I was supposed to. I think a couple videos ago, I said I needed like 42 or 44 stitches or something like that daily to get it done by December 31st. Now it's like 50 stitches a day, which is not like terrible, but I'm not really a stitch 30 daily anymore, so I don't know. It needs some work. I have no idea where those 900 and something stitches are, so I think actually I might have finished the black, like the 310 in the words, and I know yesterday I worked here, and maybe this is new? I don't know. I guess that's why I do before and after pictures so that you guys can kind of figure it. So, I think I hit 62% on this yesterday. I'm going by memory, and my memory is terrible, so, but I think it's at 62%. I guess I could just look, right? I have it right. I 62.10%. I mean, close enough. Close enough. Okay. There you go. That's project number 1. 20 minutes in. Okay. So, as I said, I am from Alberta, Canada. I am a huge hockey fan. My team has made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Yay. Anyways, so this is my Oilers piece. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it, which you have not seen this in a really long time. And I added 444 stitches. This is what it looks like now. This is not a big piece. Like, I think this is the middle. I think that's halfway. So, and over on this side, it's a lot of block stitching. Like this one has, if you can see, there's a few different colors in there, but I think this side is more block. And of course, a lot of this is like block white, which is why I'm avoiding it. Actually, I did do a little bit. I don't know if you can see a little bit of the white there. Whoa, sorry about that. A little bit of the white there. So I would kind of like to get this done during the Stanley Cup Finals, to tell you the truth, but I probably won't. But I'll get some. I was gonna start on like game days, but the games don't start until Saturday is our first game. So let's see. Next up, I have. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Sorry, I'm trying not to make too much noise. This is my Thomas Kincaid The Cross. This is what it'll look like when it's done. I work on this on Wednesdays for Oldest Whip Wednesday, hosted by Alicia from Adventures of Stitching. I added, again with the pencil, 302 stitches. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And this is what it looks like now. So this is where those stitches will be. I'm kind of going in like I think I'm doing like a 10 by 20 block and kind of going across here while trying to avoid the filament stuff because I just I don't want to. It doesn't look fun to stitch with, so I'm just kind of whatever. This has a bunch of blends, lots of blends, and let me Nikki here on Flosstube. I don't know why I blanked. She's going to be linked down below. She has a Etsy shop, and she sent me a couple things actually, but she sent me this little, I don't know if she's got a name for it, but it's like to park your needles, and you can do I have that the right way? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you can like put the numbers in here. I haven't used it yet, obviously, but what I'm going to do is use this for this project so that I can have all my blends just on needles and ready to go. And I'm really looking forward to using that, but I just haven't got around to it yet. I don't think I've worked on this since I got this, so I will have her Etsy shop linked down below. I cannot remember what it is called right now. It is like Mama Boo. Oh, hold on. Oh, the card's not in there. Mama Boo Clay Stitch. Oh, I'll have it linked down below. She has an Etsy shop and an Instagram shop. And while I'm talking about Nikki, she very, very generously sent me what she actually like normally makes, and that is this gorgeous Bible cover. Like I just, yeah, and it's like fabric inside. It's beautiful, and it even has bookmarks, and it even has a little charm that has an A on it. Anyways, beautiful. I can't thank you enough, Nikki. Like seriously, I was overwhelmed when that came in the mail. So that I will have her shop linked down below. And once I get this organized with the floss, I will show you how I have that set up. That's my plan. All right, that is that one. Where am I putting these? Oh, okay. All right. Next is my mini bird garden by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I have added 291 stitches, and this is what it looks like now. I'm going to guess that it's there somewhere that are the new stitches. I'm sorry, I'm farther away, so I have to make sure that I'm getting up nice and close for you guys to see. Yeah, that's really gonna work, Angie. Yeah, this piece is beautiful. I don't know why. No, I do know why. I have too many projects and not enough days. That's why. It's not that I don't like this project. Where am I at on this one? We go for family walks when we're not at soccer. We go for family walks, and my my oldest loves birds. I mean, he pretty much says that when he's older, he's going to study birds. He's going to study birds, and he's going to be a pastor, I think, is what he says. I don't know. It goes back and forth. He's grade 7, so you know they change what they want to do. But anyways, we go on family walks and looking at the birds and everything, and I had downloaded I have that bird app on my phone where you can um, put the sounds and then it'll tell you what birds are, like, you can record it and it'll tell you what birds it can hear, or you can put the sound of the bird and they might come fly to you. Which, so me and Jacob were having lots of fun with that. But we were doing it to the ducks, and he said I was terrorizing the ducks because I had it playing their call or whatever. And so the duck was turning around and coming towards me because he thought he was hearing one of his own. And it was just me with my phone so that I could get a good picture. And Jacob's like, "You're terrorizing the ducks." But he had lots of fun. So we enjoyed that. So what was I looking at? Oh yes, because you guys are going to tell me what I was looking at. So Bird Garden is at 16.11%. Other than my sloth, I think this is my farthest full coverage percent. So as you can see, I do not have anything close to a finish. Okay, next. All right, so in Canada, we have weird weather, and in April, it's not unheard of to have snow, and in May, it's not unheard of to have snow. So like most years, our May long, we had snow. So this is my snow day project. This is Nomi's. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This is charted by Kaylee from thesewingshop.ca. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I've put 391 stitches in. This is what it looks like now. Oh, I know. I know what I worked on. I got the rest of these words done, and I started working on this tree because I don't know what I was doing when I cut this fabric, or when I told Chad the measurements for the fabric, because these trees are going to come like all the way down to like there, I think. So that's why I started on the tree, because I was like, do I actually have enough room? Do I need to take out a tree? What do I need to do? So I don't know, it's gonna be a little squished, so I don't know. That's a future Angie problem. We'll figure that out after. So this one, oh, actually, no, that's not full coverage, so that doesn't count. Because that one is at 47.13%. 47, should just make it 50. So there's that. All right. Moving right along. Okay. This is my Gilmore piece. This is what it'll look like when it's done. It's a chart off Etsy. I don't know if it's available anymore, but if you type in Gilmore Girls, if it's there, you'll find it. Chad picked this one for me, actually. Okay, this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. Chad picked this for me the other night to work on. It's in the last 2 months. It's had 343 stitches. This is where it is now. So I think I even did some back stitching on that IV, but I think I'm off by 1. So when I do the words over here, I need coffee and an IV, it might be a little off, but I just did the pink hammer right there, and I think that might be all new since you last saw it. So there you go. I have not been watching the show, though. I keep forgetting. I'm still on season 5. I can't remember where I'm at actually in it. I know I'm past the Dean. There's no more Dean. It's done. Okay, moving on. I don't have a percentage for that because it's not a full coverage or in Pattern Keeper. All right. So my last Flosstube, I was so disappointed that I didn't work on this project because it is one of my favorites, and quite frankly, I think it's one of Instagram's favorites too, because pretty much every time I put this project up, it gets the most likes and comments from all my other projects. So I really am thinking that this might be a favorite. And when I do like my monthly wrap-ups on Instagram, and I usually say like which has the most likes or whatever, just because it's fun. This one pretty much always wins if it's in the running. This one wins. So this is my Daydream Sea Turtles by Sheena Pike, charted by Charting Creations. This is what it'll look like when it's done. I put 328 stitches. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. So like as soon as I finished my last Flosstube, because I didn't show this in my last Flosstube, I think like the next day, like April 1st, I think I put in like 200 stitches or something. So just so that I could show this. So this is what it looks like. So much fabric. Hold on, I'm getting there. Okay, this is what it looks like now. So where did I work? Oh, I know I was working on this flipper because this was a Lucas pick. He picked this for me, and that's where he wanted me to work. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen up here, because I did start working on this green corner again because it's kind of background, but there's still lots of colors in there. And I think I might have done a little bit more in here. Probably not super noticeable, but I did work on it so you guys could see it. There you go. I work on this, well, obviously I don't work on it every Tuesday, but every Tuesday, me and Stephanie from the On Point Stitcher, we try to work on Sheena Pikes. There's a sal going. We have a hashtag Sheena Pike sal. You don't have to stitch on it on Tuesdays. You don't have to post on it on Tuesdays. I will stitch on it on a Wednesday and still post my progress or whatever. Well, probably not Wednesday, but whatever. You can post whenever. Please join us. I love to see everybody's Sheena Pike. So that is that. Oh, where am I at on that? That one is at 7.20%. All right, so when it hasn't been snowing here, it has been raining. Lots of rain. But I haven't actually been working on my rainy day project that much. But I did put in a whole whopping 86 stitches. And if I can find it, I will show it to you. Oh my goodness, where is it? It's not that one. I have like multiple projects in project bags, so sorry. Okay, this is Bonded by the Rain, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, but it's artwork by Leonid Afremov. I've heard other people say his name differently, so I don't know. That's how I'm gonna say it though. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. This is the color expansion, hence why I only got 86 stitches in. Basically, I think I made it so every rainy day is like 25 stitches because it takes forever. There is so much. It's beautiful, but there's so much color changes. So, did I say this is what it looked like the last time you saw it? I think so. Anyways, here it is now. So, um, I mean, beautiful, right? Gorgeous colors. Gorgeous. So many gorgeous colors. I think right here is where I'm working on the diagonal, so it's in there somewhere. And I bet you those 86 stitches probably had like 50 different colors. It's fine though. Everything's fine. This one is at 7.53%. Yeah, this is actually, I think, my smallest full coverage. And I think my stitch pal told me that I'm gonna have it finished in like 2060, so it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, garnet, I already showed you. So yeah, for garnet in the last 2 months, I put in 1,749 stitches. So that's where a lot of stitches went. Okay. That's weird. Oh. All right. So, this is a project I am doing for my sister, in memory of my sister. This year was 5 years since she's been gone, and wasn't a great month. But I did put in the last 2 months, this one has had 1,055 stitches. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This picture is taken in Alberta at Lake Louise, actually. And this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here it is now. Have it the right way? Yeah. So I think I made it, I wanted to get it to 4%, but it was just a little too hard. So I quit working on it, but I think I got to 3.94%. I'll go in a little bit. I think, I think mainly I was working up in the hair, up in there. It's looking really good. The shading is, when you're looking at it up close, I was a little wondering why I was putting purple, and there was like purple and green in her hair, and I was like, what is going on? But from far away, it's looking pretty good. So I still am planning to have this one done in 2029, which will be her tenure. Yeah. Anyways. All right. What's next? Oh. Sorry. I know it's here. I remember. It's at the bottom of the pile. Okay. So this is Jesus. No, well, it's called Christmas Prayer. It's from the Christmas ornaments collection from 2016. I had a subscription with them, and I am now just starting to get to it. So this is Christmas Prayer. Why don't I have it? Oh, I do have it bookmarked. I need to put something. I don't want to show the pattern. Why can't I just, you know what? Okay. We're just going to show one thing, and, okay, don't mind that, but, whoa, I just want to show you what it's supposed to look like. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. So, I've only added, no, sorry, my mind is, this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. This is on 25 count, like a gold Lugana. I added 38 stitches since you last saw it. Here it is. I think I just added those words. Not much, but I am doing this is 25 count, and I am doing this 2/1 full cross. I don't know why. And actually, I work on 25 count quite a bit, but this gold with the flecks and stuff, it's actually, it boggles my mind a little bit. So I definitely only can work in this for like small spurts, hence why there's only 38 stitches. I probably worked on it one day. Okay. Did I say that I did the 24 hours of cross stitch? I don't know if I mentioned that. That's why a lot of these projects, I might have mentioned it. That's why a lot of these projects have smaller stitch counts, because I was working on every hour. I was switching projects. I have stats. I did 16 hours, and I did 2,344 stitches that weekend. And I think like I then took like 2 days off, because that was a lot of stitching for me. I was stitched out. And that's usually what happens when I do like the 24 hours of cross stitch, or any 24 hours. If I do like a 24-hour readathon and I read a bunch during the weekend, then like the next day or two, I don't want to pick up a book. So it's the same with stitching. Okay, so this is another project that only has a small amount. This is my home is where my plants die. It is on Etsy by, oh goodness, why don't I have it? Oh, Pursuit of Happy Stitches on Etsy. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here it is now. This fabric is, did I write it? I know I found out what the fabric is called. It's the stuff you get from Michael's. It's like the printed, I don't think it's DMC. Charles, I don't know. But it's from Michael's, and they have like 4 or 5 different colorways. You'll actually see another one later in a different color. This one's the pinky blue one. Can you tell? I don't know. I think that M in home. Does that look like 84 stitches? Because I think that's what's new. And I think that was probably during 24 hours of cross stitch. I was using a wheel at some point, and then sometimes I was messaging Allie and was like, what should I work on? And then she would pick a project for me, because I didn't like my wheel spins. Okay, all right. Oh, okay, so I was gifted, Leanne from Small Town Stitches sent me a beautiful, generous package. And as I've said many times, I'm from Canada. Sending stuff to me is not easy, not, yeah. Anyways, very generous. Leanne sent me, I have a Leanne original. This project bag, you can't see anything from there. It says a faith, hope, and love on it. It's beautiful. It's like nice and squishy too. And so it has my couple projects in here, but let's see if I can show you the inside too. It's got this pretty fabric. So nice. She sent this. She sent, oh, where do I? She sent some, I'm so disorganized. She sent some floss things, which I will show you where that project goes later. And she sent a like whopping bag of random DMC that when I was organizing it, I had it like all laid out to put in the separate bags and everything. And my husband comes in and he's like, where did that come from? Because he didn't remember me buying like a whole bunch of floss or whatever. So anyways, it was very nice, very sweet. Thank you again, Leanne. I was flabbergasted when I got that box in the mail. Anyways, so yes, beautiful bag, love it. She made bags for, she said that this one just reminded her of me, or she customized her bags that she sent out. So I thought that was really cool. And the reason, and so my projects that I have in here, well, actually you only get to see one because I didn't work on God Shed His Grace in the last 2 months. What is wrong with me? So, but this, oh man. Okay. This is Churches by Nikki B from Charting Creations. And this is what it looked like when it's done. And this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I have added 837 stitches. And here it is. Oh, here it is now. So I think I was in there because I still have not finished this page finish. I mean, guys, there's like 25 stitches I think left in this like partial page, and I don't want to because they're all ninja stitches. So I went back to my diagonal and I went out of my diagonal. Like, this isn't even a proper, there's no proper, but like how I normally do a diagonal. I'm like, because these colors, they're clouds and they went in like a circle. So I just followed the circle and I don't even know what I'm doing. So, but you can see, very wintry. There's a whole bunch of us there's others of us doing this one. What do we use? Oh, Church for All Seasons, Sal. That was difficult. And everybody is on the other side. Everybody that's working on it, I'm the only one on this side, so. And that one, oh, this one was originally supposed to be like a 5% by 25, which, yeah. This one is at 2.21%. I don't think it's getting to 5% this year. It'll be lucky if it gets to 3%. It's a massive project. Yeah. Anyways. That's all I have to say about that. Okay. All right, this is my Winter Rose by Rachel Anderson. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I have added 280 stitches. And this is what it looks like now. Now, I still don't think you're gonna see that Krennic in there, but it's there, I promise. I actually was able to get a pretty good picture of it and put it on Instagram to get the sparkle, but I can't. I'm failing miserably here. So that's what it looks like. Oh, I think I worked on this for Mother's Day, maybe? Because this was a, yes, I did, because this was, this is now a year old. That's how much I've done in a year. I started it on Mother's Day in 2023. So that one had a birthday. Actually, there's a few that are, what just happened? Sorry. Where is that? 2.31%. Now this one could get to 5% because it's much, much smaller than Church's, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, this one is Glow Up by Carolyn Manning Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. I am stitching this with Carla from Stitch Me Sane. We kind of gave ourselves the goal to get this done this year. Yep. I put in, did I say this is what it looked like the last time you saw it? I put in 634 stitches. This is what it looks like now. Yes, that's correct. This is full coverage. There's gonna be white that I kind of skipped the white. That was not showing it nicely at all. Yeah, you get the picture. I mostly worked in here, but then I also just kind of wandered over there. It's not even close to being done. But I do love it. And it's definitely like, feels like more of a summery piece, so maybe I will get it out. I'm not like a seasonal stitcher, so I don't know why I said that I would get it out more because it's the summer. It's not gonna matter. And that one is at 20.11%. So I guess technically this is probably my farthest along full coverage, not Bird Garden, but yep, that's a loose end of the year goal. All right, what do we got now? All right, this is Java Joanna by Sheena Pike, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I've added 490 stitches since you've last seen it. And this is what it looks like now. So, sorry, I will do that better so you can actually see it. I know where I worked. During 24 hours of cross stitch, I was up here because I really want to get to the cookie in the hair. And then my mom came for a visit and I asked her to pick a project while we were both stitching. I asked her to pick a project for me and I was really quite surprised because she picked this one. This didn't seem like, I don't know, it just didn't seem like a project that she would pick. But she did, and she specifically wanted me to work on the braid here, so I did that in a day while she was here. Again, I've said this before, I don't know what it is about this project. It's not like it doesn't have confetti, but I can stitch like 300 or 400 in a sitting, and that is not normal for me at all. I'd be lucky if I get that in a day. So there's something about this project, it stitches up really fast. And yeah, the reason she said that she picked it because she said it reminded her of me, the coffee and chocolate and everything. So that one is at, that one I think I can get to the 5%. It's 3.83. So I think I should be able to get that to 5% by the end of the year. If you have no idea what I am talking about for these 5%, myself and Leanne from Small Town Stitches and Alicia from Adventures of Stitching and Rainy from Rainy Day Reads, we decided to start, and there's other people joining us. You can use the hashtag. Anybody can use the hashtag. We wanted to get some of our full coverage pieces to 5% by the end of the year. We have all modified our goals from the beginning of the year because we realized that we were a little ambitious, just slightly. So, but we're all still kind of, we might have like one or two that that we are working at for that goal. So I think I could get that Java Joanna. Okay, so this is also the thing with me. So if I got that to 5% and I finished it, then I would feel like I can't work on it for the rest of the year. So what happens is I wait until the very end of the year and then try and finish up all my goals, because I don't want to be like, well, I finished my 5%, now I need to work on other ones that need 5%. I mean, it makes no sense. I can still work on something even if it hits 5%, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. So this is another Sheena Pike. This is my red panda. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. I'm stitching this with Allie from Adventures of Stitching. And I put in, this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I added 350 stitches. I am losing my light, so I hope you guys, never mind, it came back. Here it is. Oops. Oh my goodness, my stomach just growled so loud. I haven't actually had breakfast because I thought that maybe I would talk faster and get through this faster and not ramble so much if I was hungry, and then not make you guys go for like a 2-hour video. Clearly that was not the right idea. Hopefully you did not hear that. Okay, here is, I was working on that face. I want that face done. So that area right there, I think, was where most of my stitches went. You can definitely see that the face is coming, but there's a lot of like white and light colors in the face, so you know, or maybe you don't. But if you do know me, you know that I usually avoid white and the lighter colors as long as I possibly can. And that one is at 3.16. So again, that one could probably get to 5% this year. Sorry, my stomach is not happy with me right now. Okay, this is my Dimensions Gold Northern Nights. Hopefully there's not too much glare. I don't know. When I edit, if I don't think that it looks good, I'll pop a picture up. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And I added 442 stitches this is what it looks like now. Oh, I forgot that I had done that. Okay, so clearly I am trying to get to the corner. I am a top right corner is, that's where I like to start. So that's what I'm trying to do. I usually start in the middle for a kit just because I want to make sure that I have the right, like enough space, but then I like to work up to the top right. These colors are gorgeous. Myself and Joss from the Budget Stitcher and Allie from Adventures of Stitching, we are all working on this. So that's that one. I forgot that I had got that much done, but I think that was also during 24 hours of cross stitch. And a lot of that is half cross, so it goes a little bit faster too. All right, this is Sea Villains by Jerry LaFaro. Charted by that's a Heaven and Earth design. Sorry, I don't know why I blanked there for a second. I'm stitching this with Leanne and Carmen from Mama Carm. I seriously cannot say her name properly. Carmen. We're Carmen stitching it too. And seriously, I think this is like the third video I have messed up on her name. What was I saying? This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I added 451 stitches. This is what it looks like now. Pretty sure it was all one color. It was this light color. I haven't gotten to too much color yet. This is a huge piece. This is maybe my third largest. I think it's my third largest. Yeah. And when I say huge, I mean, I'm never going to do super size. So, I mean, I know there's like much bigger pieces, but for me, anything over like 250,000 is a lot of stitches. So, or 300,000 or whatever. Yeah. That one, this one is not going to get to 5%. Like, well, I don't think it will. I mean, I guess 1.72. No, I think I needed like 9,000 stitches in it this year, and that's not going to happen. Okay. This is my largest piece. This is Blanket Fort by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. And this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And I've only added 106 stitches, so there's not gonna be much change here. And this is what it looks like now. I think just in here somewhere is probably, I need to work on this again. I think one of my kids picked this, but I think I ran out of time. But yeah, I think I'm still working on the diagonal by page. So this one is definitely not getting to 5%. I don't even think it's at 2%. 1.42%. No, I'll be lucky. If I get it to 3%, that would be great for me. All right. Next up is my lavender wreath that I am doing for my mother-in-law. This is by Light Unicorn Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. And this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I'm not bored talking to you guys. I'm just tired. I added, this fabric. Okay, did I show you what it was like the last time you saw it? I don't know. If I didn't, it's going up here, and I added 76 stitches. Here it is now. This fabric is by Kaylee from Kaylee Tent Stitch, sewingshop.ca. Winter's Dream, I want to say. Yep, Winter's Dream. Like I said, I didn't do too much, but I think all this like gold color there, I think, is what's new. So really pretty. I just haven't worked on it very much. I don't know why I'm putting things away. Okay. Okay, this is my one and only Mirabilia. Nope, you don't want to see the pattern. Sorry, this is it. This is called Tea. I call it Friendship. I'm working on this with Allie as well. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And this is, oh dear, this is what it's, I'll get there, guys, I'll get there. Here it is now. I think I added some of those extra colors from the dress. 99 stitches. I think this was during 24 hours of cross stitch as well. Oh, I might have finished up some of that. I can't remember. This fabric is Heroic. I picture this plus 16 count. I always try to show you the fabric, but I don't. Oh gee, I don't really know if you can see it. It's got pinks and purples and blues and I don't know, lots of different. I don't know. It's really pretty in person. Just not sure that the camera, or even like when I post it on Instagram, that you really can tell what the fabric looks like. And I, of course, do not have a percentage for that because it's not full coverage. All right, this is my hummingbird, also by Light Unicorn Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. I'm also stitching this one with Allie. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I've added 403 stitches. Here it is now. It actually is starting to look like something. This fabric is also by Kaylee. Pastel, nope, perfectly pastel. It helps if I look at my notes. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like really pink on the bottom and then it's lighter on the top. Anyways, love it. And I don't know if you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys have tried Kaylee's fabric, but seriously, it's like so nice. Well, it's nice to look at, but also to stitch on. It's like, I know a lot of people don't like Picture This Plus because it's too soft, and then they don't like, you know, the cheaper fabric that's too stiff. This is like the perfect, like every time I work on a project that has her fabric, it's like a dream to work on. It's really nice. Oh, hummingbird, I think. Oh, actually, those are in Pattern Keeper. Okay, so my wreath is at 8.18%, but I haven't taken out the background because there's like 21,000 stitches of white that I'm not doing. So it's much higher. And same with the hummingbird. It says I'm at 1.6, but again, I'm not stitching the 13,000 white stitches. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. And also then I'd be covering up my fabric, so that doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Next up is Sorting Hat Ravenclaw on Etsy. What? Oh, New Dream Stitch. I don't have a colored printer, so I can't really print it out in color for you, but it's Ravenclaw colors, so blues and grays. Of course, I haven't actually gotten to those colors, so you guys can't actually see that, but I'm stitching this for my niece, and I've added, oh, this is what it'll look like this is what it looks like the last time you saw it. I've added 866 stitches, and here it is now. This one just stays in the hoop, so sorry, I'm not taking it out. I mean, all that's probably new. I should be much farther along. I should be farther along, but I'm not. I don't have a percentage because it's not full coverage, but it's looking pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Okay. Next up. Oh. Okay, this is Phoenix by Carolyn Manning Designs. This is from the Shooting Star collection. This is what it'll look like when it's done. And this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And I think the last time I showed it on here, I showed it like upside down or something. I don't know. I added 220 stitches, and here it is now. I absolutely love the colors in this one. I have like multiple projects on this piece of fabric. I still haven't cut it, so it's a little awkward, but oh, wrong way. I don't know, can you see? Hopefully you can see those colors because they're really pretty. It's very fallish, but fall is my favorite season, so it's fine. I'm fine with fall colors any time of the year. I added 220 stitches, so I am at 1.38%. I think I've only worked on it twice, which is kind of sad. All right, next up, this is Groot by Tilton Crafts. Started this on Alicia's birthday in February, and oh my goodness, she has the hashtag superhero sal 2024, and I don't know if I've been using that when I post. This is what it'll look like when it's done. And this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I've added 207 stitches. Here he is. Oh, I absolutely love this project. I was working just in the top of his head. This one has a goal of 600 stitches soon, so probably by my next update, or if you're on Instagram, it will be shown again with much more progress. This one, I'm stitching the background because I like it. I like the background. I think it adds to the project. So I kind of go back and forth from one length of the background to one length of Groot. So, yep, that's that one. He's a smaller one, but I don't think he's close to 5%. Although he is a new start this year, so he wasn't on my 5%. 1.38%. I think maybe next year I should make it like a 2% by 2026. Okay. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. All right. This is Hogsmeade by Country Magic Stitch. This is what it'll look like when it's done. And this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. Sorry, this is one of the ones that has multiple pieces. And I have added 242 stitches. This is what it looks like now. I'm getting there. Block stitching is really nice when you have like something that you're working with heavy confetti. It's kind of nice to go to a block stitching. So that one, I'm stitching that for my son. I have the other two, although I might need to get the next. I don't know what there's 4 Harry Potter ones, right? I think there's only 4. I've got 3 of them, but we'll see. I don't really need to get more of them, but I feel like it's a whole set. It's a collection. I'm like a collection person. I like collections. That one is at 3.30%, so it's definitely a smaller piece. Guys, we're over an hour and I'm not done. Not even close. Okay, well, I'm close. This is Beaver, aka Bucky, from, why can't I remember, Cottage Garden Samplings. I think I quite often say like Country Garden Samplings, and that's why I've just confused myself, so that's why I double checked. Don't have anything to say about that. Oh, this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I guess I do have something to say about it. And I've added 189 stitches. Here it is now. I couldn't resist going over to work on Bucky. I didn't want to do any more tree. I'm not totally sure if my floss is going to show up on this fabric, but I'm going with it for now. And if I have to change something, then, you know, that's doable. Yeah. He's fun to work on too. I don't have a percentage because it's not full coverage. Oh, you probably want to know the fabric. You're not really going to be able to see, but this is Heartland by Picture This Plus. I personally like Picture This Plus fabric as well. I know I said that it was like really soft, which bothers some people. It doesn't bother me, obviously, because I have a whole bunch. I buy it all the time. Okay, sitting cross-legged. Oh, that was a nice face that I just made. Okay. This is Hidden Harbor by Andy Russell, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I added 404 stitches. It sure doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like I added anything. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look at the picture. Here it is now. I love this project. This is a color expansion, not max color, but it's color expansion. Oh, this was a gift from Leanne from Small Town Stitches. She's always apologizing because she bought me the color expansion, but I'm pretty sure that's what was on my wish list. So it's not your fault, Leanne, and it's going to look beautiful. I'm not upset about it. It's just slow stitching, but that's okay. I don't mind. This one is at 0.81%. Yep. Okie dokie. Okay. This is Christmas Eve by Janelle Nicole, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. Okay, this actually makes me really sad. I've only added 141 stitches. This is max color. I don't know. So this is really, 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 really slow. And I meant to get this out again, but busy. Here it is now. I don't know if that's blurrying, if that's making it blurry for you or not, but it's really pretty. It really is. It's going to look gorgeous when it's done. But man, oh man. This is gonna be laughable. This is my second largest piece. So, 0.15%. Okay. I am going to leave this out because this needs some work today after I do my editing. All right, this is not the right project. Is this it? Okay. So this is He Is Risen by Donna Gelslinger. This is what it'll look like when it's done. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. I have added 239 stitches. Here it is now. Oh, this looks so tiny. This is a mini. I guess that helps. It's just blue. Like I think I'm still in just the same color. So not much to see there. There's only two colors. But Stephanie posted an update of hers not too long ago, and her mom posted an update of hers, or Stephanie posted an update of her mom's. They're much farther and it looks great. I am at 1.62%. Is this a new start? Oh, okay. Where is my new start? Is that it? No, that is not it. Oh, is it? Found it. Okay. So in during the 24-hour of cross stitch. That weekend, me and Alicia, we always use it to celebrate our friendship because that's when we met. We've never actually met, but that's when we started talking, was during 24 hours of cross stitch. So we decided to start a new project together. Well, they're different projects, but they're both Venice. So this is the, I don't actually know how to pronounce that. Rialto Bridge? I don't know. Can I just call it my Venice project? This is, oh my God, I can't even pronounce the artist. What? I really should have looked this up. I don't know. I'll put it up here. It's from Artisy. And I put in, oh yeah, okay. This was a new start. So I put in 663 stitches in April and May, but I just worked and added 108 stitches to it yesterday. So all in all, you have whatever the math of those two numbers are. And here it is now. Oh, hold on. That was not a good showcasing. There you go. I have no idea how this project is going to stitch up. Like, I don't know. I've looked at the mock-up and it looks good to me. I mean, it's not like if you look at the picture, it's not really crisp details in the painting. So I think it's gonna look really good. I like other Artisy charts that I have stitched, but it's gonna be unique for sure. So did I show that the right way? Oh yeah. And again, I am working on the diagonal. It's just that I feather over every once in a while so I don't get any weird lines, or because I don't want to just end my thread or whatever I feel like doing. So that, it's another small one actually. When I small, I mean it's smaller, but when I was looking at the fabric, I had to double count because I was like, that doesn't look like that can fit a full coverage. It can. Ooh, got windy outside. I'm also looking out the window because somebody has to come pick up a parcel, so I'm making sure that they don't come up to the door and hear me talking to myself and wonder what is going on. So Venice is at 1.06%. 732 is that math that I can't do in my head. Okay. All right, we are getting to, no, that was a new start. The rest of these are all new starts. So, Leanne, Alicia, Rainey, myself, we started listening to the Lord of the Rings audiobooks. I'm the only one I've never read the books. I watched the movies when I was like maybe 16. I don't know. But basically it's me who has no idea what's going on. So anyways, we're decided to listen to the audiobooks, and so we'd also, because we're stitchers, decided we needed to have a Lord of the Rings project not while we're listening to it all the time, but just to go with it. So they're all doing a different one, but I am doing the Hobbit house. And I just listened to the audio for the Hobbit. Was it last summer? I don't know. I don't know if I talked about it on here, so I can't remember. But so this one, and I loved it. By Cottage Garden Sampling. Anyways, this is on 14 count. Oh, this is that same fabric that I was talking about from Michaels. I don't know if I picked the right color for this. I am not good at picking fabric. Like, it's not, I don't have an eye for it. but I thought with the blue and the greens that it would work, so I don't know, we'll see. I might have to change floss colors, but here we go. That's how much I got done. Not a lot. That was 101 stitches, so you know, it's a start. I say one stitch is a new start, so it counts. Did I have anything else to say about that? No, I don't think so. Oh, okay, so I finally started a frosted pumpkin stitchery piece. I have been like looking at their charts for a long time, and I've been tempted to do the mystery sals, but at the same time it's like, but what if I get it and then I don't like it? I like to see what I'm stitching. But they put out their Arctic animals one, and I love animals, and I couldn't resist. So this is the first clue that they've put out. We get another clue this month, 13th, I think, June 13th. I don't know. So this is the Arctic Animals mystery sale. I don't know if you, I think you can still get in on it. You just have to pay full price. Yeah, I think you can still get it. I don't know what I was saying about this. Anyways, I have nothing to show you before, so here you go. This is what I got done. It's so cute. I don't know why I did that voice. That's not a normal voice. Okay, this fabric, again, I don't know if it's going to work. This is another Kaylee fabric. I don't know the name of it. I'm not gonna try and, well, I mean, this is a Kaylee fabric. I might have problems because there is a lot of white in here. I don't know if I brought it. It has a glow in the dark petite treasure braid. Is that what it is? I think. But this isn't white. This is like a grayish color. Well, actually, duh. This is white. And it's showing up pretty good. So, sorry. So it might be fine. If I have to change the colors, I'm not too worried about it. I love this fabric. And if it's the star, I don't know how high that's going to go up. So I don't know if it'll really hit these darker colors. I had a really hard time trying to figure out how to place it, how I wanted to do it. I won't tell you how much I agonized over it, but this is fun to work on. This is 445 stitches, and I'm not even close to finishing that first clue. Although the first clue is much bigger. So, and this is the one that I have these on. I've never used these things before. Well, I mean, kind of, I guess, in your kits, but it's a little bit different. But it's kind of nice having, instead of working from your master set, I'm sorry, working from your master set, having all your colors to see like your color palette, because I always work from a master, so I just see all the DMC. I don't really. So, anyways, okay. What else? Oh, okay, so this is another Dimensions kit, not a gold. I wanted this kit and it was on sale, and Allie wanted this kit too, and so we decided we were going to start together, and then we couldn't decide on a day to start it, and then we found out that May 14th is Dance Like a Chicken Day, and it seemed like a good day to have a new start. I know that makes no sense to a lot of people, but I'll just explain. So Allie has chickens, and you know what? Hold on just 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. my legs were asleep. It was really painful. And I needed to just pause for a second. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, right. Okay, so Allie has chickens, and so I constantly send her like anything that has to do with chickens, like um, goofy stuff or memes or videos, just constantly send them to her. But because I send them to her, then Instagram seems to think that I'm the one who likes chickens, so they're constantly suggesting chicken stuff to me, and it's just like this big joke. And, anyways, so when there was a dance like a chicken day, we decided that that sounded like a good day to start. I don't know if anybody cares. Okay, so dimensions. That's the one. Cafe by the Sea? Yes, Cafe by the Sea. And I'm using all the kit stuff. I did a middle start. Oh. Okay, so this one gave me a little bit, I was a little annoyed with this because I did a middle start and I put my hoop and everything and I rolled up my fabric and I stitched. And I was doing really good that day. I think I got like 250 stitches and I was like, whoa, this is going really good. And then I decided I was done stitching it for the day. And I took it off the hoop and realized that at some point when I sat down to originally stitch it, I flipped my hoop the wrong way. So I was stitching it this way instead of this way. Such a rookie mistake. So I had to, sorry, that was a loud clap. I had to unpick everything, frog it all, and then I was annoyed because I had to get back to like the very beginning. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it all over again. So I put in 269 stitches. Yep. Here you go. That is my start. Oh man. I haven't picked it up since. Not that I'm annoyed with it. 269 stitches is a pretty good for 1 month, so I was okay with that, but it actually had over 500 stitches. But we won't talk about that. So anyways, that was that project. Oh, okay. Only 2 more projects. That needs to. This is it's the QS. Is it called Amazing Animal Kingdom or just Animal Kingdom from Amy Stewart? It's the Animal Kingdom bookshelves. This is what it's gonna look like when it's done. And I started this for no reason whatsoever, other than I had it. I love this project. I love the whole bookshelf, to be quite honest. But in order for me to do that bookshelf, I'm pretty sure I would have to do it on a supersized, and I can't. I would never finish it. So even though, okay, even though doing it shelf by shelf, the QS shelves will make it bigger than, is it bigger than the regular or bigger? It's bigger than the regular for sure. I don't think it's bigger than the supersize. It's bigger than like if I would do the regular one. But my thinking is if I do it shelf by shelf, then at least I will get like a shelf done and have it up and displayed while I'm working on the next shelf. I don't know, rather than doing it all on one big piece and never being able to display it because I'm never going to finish it. So 109 stitches, not a lot, and you really can't, oh, you can't see. There's a lot of different colors in there. There's There's maroon and purple and greens, but I think my lighting is just not so good right now. This is on 25 count, so it's not going to be very big. Like, I don't know. That's a terrible measurement, but you get the idea. It's long. I'll just show you. It's a long piece, but it's not very tall. What is the stitch count on that? Well, first let me tell you. Oh my god. Okay, so 113,000 is what each shelf is. I only have this one, but I do really like the top shelf. The top shelf that has the red panda and the orca and the rainbow. I do like that one too. Well, I like them all, but that would probably be the second one that I would get. 109 stitches is 0.10%. Sure. And my last project, I don't know if I talked about this. I was born in the 80s, so I am definitely Precious Moments. Is very nostalgic for me. I won this in a giveaway from Tara, One Stitch at a Time. And what was I going to say about this? Oh, my sister, the very first project that she ever cross-stitched was a Precious Moments. It's hanging up in my mom's craft room. I might have actually shown this already before. I don't know. Well, whatever. I'll post a picture here if I have one. It's the sewing one. So, anyways, and funny enough, I don't know if I still have it here. Okay, so I actually have a coloring book. Stop tapping that. I have a coloring book, still have a coloring book of Precious Moments with some of these pictures in here. So, very nostalgic. I know not a lot of people are Precious Moments fans, and that's fine. You don't have to be. Me and Alicia are, and we both decided, what day was that? May 27th. We were like, I need a comfort stitch, and a new start seemed like a good idea. So I am doing this one, the I Believe in Miracles. I'm doing it kind of not for my son, but in like reference to my oldest. He was miraculously healed when he was a baby. I don't know if I'm not going to share the story right now, but maybe someday. And the only thing I'm going to do is change that blonde hair. I think I'm going to change it to like the darker. It's like 2 colors. I should be able to convert that. Yeah, I am just doing this on a white 14 count fabric, wherever it is. Oh my goodness, I really lost light now. This looks so small. I got 41 stitches. I didn't have a great start. It's just grass. Nothing great there. It looks, I feel like my counting, like I didn't cut because I actually cut this one. Don't look. It's not a pretty cut, but I feel like I didn't measure right, to be quite honest. It feels too small, but I don't know. I guess I should probably look into that before I stitch more of it. All right, that is everything. I'm only like, I don't even know how far this is. What else? Thanks for sticking around. See, this is what happens when I take 2 months off, which I should probably mention. This actually might be my last video for like the whole summer because my kids are done school on the 13th. Well, one's done on the 13th, one's done on the 14th. And I don't tend to make videos when they're home because it's awkward and I feel weird talking to myself. Well, although it's more talking to yourself when nobody's home than when somebody else is here. But anyways, I probably won't. I usually do like one closer to the end of June, but because they are in the Christian school this year, they are out 2 weeks early than public school. So that's not going to happen. Sometimes during the summer, my parents sometimes, or they take the boys, and then maybe I'll, do a quick video or something. But otherwise, you might not see me until fall in September. Maybe. I don't know. But I am over on Instagram. I haven't been posting as often as I normally do. I used to always post on everything that I worked on, but I don't know. It's just been kind of weird. But I will try and post more on there. What else do I have? Plans. I always say this. I don't plan to start much, but I have a few things that I would like to start. But in June 20th, a bunch of people are doing this piece, A Beautiful Place by Stitches So Beautiful. Yeah, I plan on starting that. Leanne has set up a chat thing. If you are interested in joining, you can talk to her over on Instagram. And what else was I going to start? I got really Stephanie from On Point Stitcher, for my birthday, she knows that I love fall, and she sent me this cross stitch magazine, and I want to start that. It was so sweet. She sent this and a card, and I think she wants to start this with me. I don't know, Stephanie. Let me know, because I mean, it probably looks like something you should start in the fall, but like I said, I'm not a seasonal stitcher. So that could be a start. And I already said A Beautiful Place. I also, I really want to start this one, Strawberry Fields Forever. I bought all the fancy floss. This is probably like my most expensive project. I don't normally buy the fancy floss, or I don't have projects that have this much fancy floss. Like, I mean, it's beautiful. I got this with a gift card from Leanne and Rainey for my birthday. So thank you so much, ladies. I got this and the Hobbit house, which seemed appropriate to get with since they love Lord of the Rings so much. But anyways, here's, you can't, that doesn't give you a good, mainly what I was just showing you was that there was lots of it. It's not usually what I do, but I felt like this project just needed the fancy floss. And oh, here's the glow in the dark stuff. I mean, and I did try it out. I was in my bathroom and like in the dark, and it does glow. It does. I also, oh yeah, I also treated myself. I was buying something for my mom for Mother's Day, and from 123 Stitch, because she's finally going to start full coverage. She decided on a Thomas Kincaid. We're just trying to get that organized. Me and Alicia have already made a stitching challenge for her, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I was ordering something from 123 Stitch, And I was like, well, maybe I'll just order something for myself too. So I got the This Is the Day. I've been eyeing this one for a long time from Plum Street, right? Plum Street. I don't have fabric for it though, so I can't start it. Womp womp. They didn't have what I wanted. I think I was the whatever I wanted. I think I want the cappuccino. Oh, what did they use? Yeah, they use something that I can't get. And I think it's linen. That's not happening. But where did this come from? Oh, right. So when I ordered okay. This stuff was out of stock on 123 Stitch. And then Charting Creations had a sale and they had that in stock. And I was like, well, I can't just order one thing of thread and then you charge me like $13 shipping. I don't know if it was $13, but like that's not happening. So I bought all the fancy floss that goes with this one. So that's probably going to be my second most expensive project. I mean, really, the full coverages, if they ever get finished, and all the floss that goes into like a fully finished one probably costs more. But I work from a master set, and so I buy like a little bit at a time, so I don't notice how much full coverage floss costs. Ignorance is bliss. What else do I have to say? Oh, I also, yeah, there's a couple other pieces that I could possibly start. I have that London one that I've shown before. The monochromatic one with the pops of red. I guess I could just put a picture in here. And I also have the bear of this one that I actually have the fabric and everything for. So there could be some new starts this summer, or there will be at least one or two. But I have rambled on a lot. You have heard me mumble to myself a lot. I don't think I have anything else to say, although I'll probably think of it as soon as I press stop. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. It's been a long one. I'm sorry. This is gonna take forever to edit and to upload, but my husband bought me a memory card thing for my phone, so I now have much more storage. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Anyways, so yes, thank you so much for stopping by. Please comment if you have any comments or questions or anything. There was something that I was going to ask for people. Oh, I can never decide what to stitch. And so if anybody, I was thinking, sometimes I put on Instagram like a poll of what I should stitch or what everybody wants to see. Because I mean, you guys are watching my videos. So if there's a project that you would really like to see some progress on, feel free to put it, your suggestions. Feel free to put your suggestions below. And I will do my best to work on that and show it. Yeah. So thank you for taking the time to watch this and see what I've been up to. Sorry that it's been a couple months and that this is a long one, but that's just the way it goes. And yeah, I will see you maybe sometime this summer, but if I don't, have a great summer, and please come talk to me over on Instagram because I'm over there quite a bit. So yeah. Okay, talk to you later.